Okay, team, let's rewind. Here's what's been happening on Ghostwriter, the facts. First, Lenny gets a call from Jade Morgan, president of Smash Records.
I'm looking for new recording artists, and I think you have a lot of potential.
Jade could make Lenny a big star. So, Lenny writes a song called You Gotta Believe. Jade loves it and wants to have Lenny and the team make a video for MTV. But Lenny gets a phone call.
This is Marlon Campbell, president of In Your Face Records.
And he wants Lenny to sign a contract with his company, not Jade's. He says he'll make Lenny a huge star, but she's already signed with Jade. Meanwhile, Jamal's cousin Casey is staying with the Jenkinsons while her mom is in the hospital. Casey loves to play jokes on Jamal. The team shows up at the TV studio to make the video, and lots of weird accidents happen. The lights mysteriously go out, and the team's feet get glued to the floor. Then the lighting board explodes because someone cut the wires. And Casey secretly followed Jamal to the studio, and she's been sneaking around. And she was hiding in Jade's office when someone put a scary note on Jade's desk. The team figures out that whoever's behind the accidents must be working on the video, since no one else is allowed in the studio. There are 4 suspects. Sonia Ivey, Smash Records publicity director. She thinks the accidents are good for publicity. Leek Shaughnessy, the lighting man, who used to be a famous music star. He blames Jade because he's not a star anymore. She used to be his manager, but dumped him when his songs weren't hits anymore. David Keeler, director of the video. Ghostwriter found a note in his pocket from Marlon Campbell, president of In Your Face Records. But David told Lenny he doesn't know Marlon. And Avatar, makeup artist to the stars. He's been in the studio during the accidents. Get your pencil and casebook and start piecing the puzzle, because the Ghostwriter team is on the case.
Casey, what are you doing here? More practical jokes, huh? Just how many jokes have you pulled today anyway?
Are you the one that's messing up our video?
Does Grandma know where you are?
What's going on here?
We found our practical joker.
Who is this?
This is my cousin, Casey.
The one who's visiting? The one who you said kept bugging you to be in the video?
That's the one.
How did she get past security? This is a closed set.
Yeah, Casey, you want to answer that question?
I followed you here this morning, and the guard let me in. I just wanted to see what it was like to be on TV. I swear I didn't break anything.
It would be awfully hard for a little girl to get inside a lighting board to cut the wires.
Maybe she did it because she was mad she didn't get into the video. That's not true.
I'm with Max. I don't think a little girl could have caused this much trouble. But I will have to ask you to leave.
I'll take her home. Come on, Casey.
I don't care what anyone says. Right now, she's our #1 suspect.
Grandma, are you home?
I'm on the phone.
Casey's here. I'm going back to the studio, okay?
Okay.
Now this time, stay put. You caused enough trouble for one day.
Jamal, I didn't do it. Don't you believe me?
Yeah, I guess so, but look, I don't have time to talk about this right now. I've got to get back to the studio.
But I don't have anyone to play with.
I'm not your babysitter, all right? And I've got something a little bit more important to do right now than just sit here and eat fake worms and listen to your stupid jokes.
Concentrate on the movements.
And now we got 5 suspects. Sonia, Leaf, Avatar, David, and Casey. And we know why Casey might have done it. She's jealous she didn't get to be in the video. And we know she pulls practical jokes. Lenny's hurt? What's Ghostwriter talking about? Three accidents? But there've only been 2. Unless it's gonna be another one.
Quick, ask Ghostwriter where he read it.
I think this is it.
What does it say about the third accident?
Danger on the set. That's what Sony wanted to write for publicity about the accidents.
But Jay told her not to.
Looks like she did anyway. For hotter than hot pop singer Lenny Frazier, making a music video has been scary. Danger has stalked the talented teen ever since cameras started rolling Saturday.
Danger? Let me see. First, the set was plunged into total darkness, causing screams of terror and confusión.
Terror and confusion.
No one screamed when the lights went out. Why did she write that?
Look what she wrote about me. Gabby Fernandez, one of Frazier's street tough posse of backup dancers, fainted from fear. I didn't faint. Okay, so I was a little scared.
And you're not street tough. Now me, for example.
Don't get too proud of yourself, Hector. She lied about you, too.
What?
She wrote you used to be in the singing group Menudo.
Menudo?
But she did say you were a heartthrob. She also said you were
Carried off on a stretcher?
Why did she write all this stuff?
Here's the third accident Ghostwriter was talking about. The third and most bone-chilling accident occurred? What does that mean?
Occurred. It means happened.
Oh, like ocurrió. Occurred Sunday when Lenny was nearly run over by a speeding car right outside Smash Records.
Oh, no.
Sunday's tomorrow. Sonia's gonna hit Lenny with a car tomorrow. We've gotta stop her.
Wait a minute, Hector. Almost every word in here is a lie. Maybe Sonia lied about the car crash, too.
Let's tell Ghostwriter that Lenny's okay.
For now.
Casey? Casey, what's the matter?
I hate it here. I want to go back to Detroit.
Oh, honey, I know you do, but you can't. Not yet. Your mother needs a few more days to get better.
But she's out of the hospital already, and Cheryl got to stay home.
Well, the doctor said she needs some peace and quiet, and your big sister's taking care of her.
I can help.
Well, honey, I know you can, but you're going to have to be patient a little longer. Meanwhile, we're all real happy to have you here.
Not Jamal. He hates me.
Ooh, I'm sure he doesn't.
Oh, yes, he does. All because I followed him to his stupid video.
You followed him, and he didn't know you were going? He wasn't looking after you?
I know that part was my fault, Grandma, but I just wanted to be in a video so bad. And now his friends were blaming me for something I didn't do. And then Jamal yelled at me and told me my jokes were stupid.
He did he? Well, I'm going to have a talk with him as soon as he gets home. Meanwhile, you and I are going to have a little talk about why little girls shouldn't go wandering through Brooklyn by themselves. You hear me?
Yes, Grandma.
You better be real careful crossing the street tomorrow.
Hector, so what's our game plan? I'll talk to Sonia. Maybe she was lying about the car crash.
Maybe she wasn't.
Hector?
Hey, there goes Avatar. He's a suspect.
I'll talk to Leaf to see if he blames Jade enough to cause the accidents.
Be careful.
Gabby. Hey, Avatar.